Hi everybody, this is Ralph. I'm a model builder and a tool collector specializing in building miniature tools. Recently on the internet I saw a picture of this beautiful old early 1800s Knowles plane and decided that I'd try to build a miniature version about quarter scale. In this video I will share with you details as things progress and hope to end up with a fine miniature Knowles plane. To cut out in about quarter scale, I would use brass for most of it. It would require a lot of intricate cutting, soldering, silver soldering, etc. And there it started. Okay, so to spare some recording time, I've already cut around most of it. That was a very painstaking little chore, but I'll finish it up. And there we have the cutout according to the pattern. Now we have to do some bending, some serious filing, touching up here and there. And on we go. It is all cut out, carefully and accurately as possible. Now there's lots of filing, touching up, bending, and whatnot to do. So we'll proceed. And more fine cutting, sawing that is, with a jeweler's blade. The band-aid there serves as a reminder that when you're working with sharp instruments, you need to be particularly careful. And of course things do happen. But I'll get this cut out. And then we'll go through another process of silver soldering, which itself is a trick. But anyway, I'll finish it out and we'll go on to the next step. So silver soldering is a very delicate operation. Some find it difficult to do, and it's not easy. But with good practice, one gets very good at it. It's a skill that is developed. So we heat things up and solder the pieces together. First I soldered the base and the body together using medium melting solder. Then with easy melt solder, which melts at a much lower temperature, I fastened this cleat at the very top to hold the iron in place. And then with extra easy solder, after all that, which melts again at a much lower temperature, we soldered in this cleat. The progression of solders prevents one soldering procedure from undoing the previous ones. And so the soldering was complete. Cutting the mouth for the blade was a very delicate operation also, and one that had to be very precise. First I marked exactly where I needed to cut. I drilled a hole in the base, inserted the saw, and proceeded to cut two parallel lines to cut the piece out, which will allow the blade to protrude through the bottom. After that was done, we filed considerably to make it exactly parallel opening and exactly at an angle where the blade would enter. And when that was completed, a blade was inserted with the wedge which I had created in advance. And now this plane is starting to take shape. Well, the Knowles plane is finished. It's all put together, finely filed, sanded, smoothed, buffed, polished, and it turned out just great. Every part of it resembles in every way the authentic original one, except this is a miniature. And it works beautifully. We'll just demonstrate it here. It cuts a beautiful curl. Makes a wonderful sound. This is a keeper. I'm very glad to add it to my collection. Now, to show you the innards of the workings, we'll remove the wedge, which allows for the blade to be removed. Dump out stuff. Restore the blade. Lock it in with the wedge. It's amazing how well that wedge holds the blade in place. Well, this is Ralph saying thanks for watching. See you next time.